Welcome to the Stop Overdrinking and Start Living podcast, where high-achieving working moms come to learn how to stop overdrinking, reduce overwhelm and anxiety, and show up like the players they were meant to be. I'm your host, Angela Mascenik, and let's dig in. You are listening to episode 1, The Power of Our Thoughts. Hello, hello, hello! Happy New Year! Welcome to 2019! Oh my gosh. Another year beginning, and I don't think I have ever been this excited to start a new year, you guys. Last year was epic, and you can listen to all of that in my Year in Review podcast. That was the episode before this one. But this year I am going to blow it up. I am telling everyone that will listen that I will privately coach 200 women this year. In 5 years from now, those women will be telling everyone that they were some of my first clients and a part of changing the world. It'll be like people that say, well, I worked with Oprah when she was first starting out. I helped her grow to be the person she is now. That is the way it is this year, people, in my business and how I'm going to contribute to the world. I am going to coach 200 high-achieving working moms who want to stop over drinking so they can show up in their lives like they are supposed to. I am going to help them reduce their overwhelm and anxiety. I'm going to help them improve their relationships, lose weight, all the things. Once we get over the over-drinking thing solved, we will go to work on all the stuff we want to make our lives better. It's so exciting to think about doing this. I'm doing it right now. I'm coaching women who know 2019 is their year to blow it up. With that, I've decided to change the name of my podcast to Stop Overdrinking and Start Living. Don't worry, you don't have to do anything. If you have subscribed on iTunes, you will still get the shows every week, and all the old ones will still be there as well. I wanted to change the name because I want to move into giving you as much as possible so you can stop over drinking. Last year, I was sharing how I applied all the self-coaching techniques to make my life better. And now as I move into growing my business and coaching working moms who want to stop over drinking, it makes sense to have a podcast that supports those efforts. So please share this podcast far and wide. If you have friends that have mentioned they want to cut back from drinking, or have complained of one too many hangovers, or think that drinking too much has made them gain weight, or are working moms who struggle with overwhelm and anxiety and use wine to manage it all, this is the podcast for them. I also really appreciate your reviews on iTunes. It helps my podcast move up the ranks so that more badass women can see it. I don't charge for all of this amazing help that I share on my podcast and don't plan to do it anytime soon. So if you've applied my teaching to your life and have gotten positive results, please review my podcast on iTunes. It only takes a few minutes and it means the world to me. So please get over there and review it. All right. So getting back to how I am going to blow up 2019. I am not worried about all the details and how I will do it. I will figure it out. I will fail. I won't give up until I get there. I recommend the same thing for you, for whatever you want to focus on in 2019. Don't get overwhelmed with all the things you don't know how to do. You know how to solve problems. You know how to figure things out. The only thing you need to do right now is believe that what you want is possible. Do you want to stop over drinking permanently? Do you want to reduce your desire so much that you never want it? That would be awesome, right? The first step is believing with everything in your body that you can do it. Picturing yourself as a person who goes out with her friends and only has one drink and isn't hungover the next day. Or is the girl who orders a sparkling water with no shame at the fancy bar with her coworkers right next to her. She has the confidence to not worry about what other people are thinking of her drinking habits. She knows what she wants and will stop at nothing to get there. She's not afraid of failure. She knows that in order to succeed, there will be failures along the way. She's a fucking badass that goes against the grain. She knows that alcohol is holding her back from truly living the life she wants so desperately. She knows she would be a better, more patient mom. She knows that she would show up to her work with better energy and be more creative. She knows her health and body would benefit from reducing the amount she drinks. She knows her relationships will improve. She wants to experience all of life's experiences, the good ones and the bad ones, without relying on alcohol to help her get through it. She wants to challenge herself. She likes working towards goals and staying accountable. She feels like a superhuman badass when she thinks about the possibilities and the life she could create with a little focused attention. Right? Are you picturing this woman as yourself? Start believing. 2019 can deliver you anything you want it to. My first tip for you of 2019 is to start paying attention to what is going on in your head. Do you just automatically give in to your desires and whims and spontaneous thoughts? Do you believe your thoughts as the truth and facts about yourself? Start questioning them. Ask yourself if there's another way to think. Do you need to go out for happy hour and drink 3 to 4 glasses of wine on a Thursday? If you do that, what will you be sacrificing? A good night's sleep, a workout in the morning, a full day of feeling foggy and not progressing towards your goals at work or at home? Or could you go out and have a sparkling water and remember your conversations and wake up feeling like that superhuman badass who doesn't overdrink? We all have a choice. We have a choice in what we think, how we feel, and how we take action in our lives. Once you understand this, it brings the power back to you. You get to decide how you want to think about any situation. You get to decide how to feel. You aren't at the mercy of someone else making you feel a certain way. Even though we have all been programmed to believe we are, you are not. You are creating all of your emotions based on how you are feeling. So starting right now is in this first full week of 2019. If you want to stop over drinking and start living your best life, start writing down your thoughts every single day. Your thoughts cause you to feel a certain way, and then you take action based on how you are feeling or don't want to feel. Drinking wine is a response to a feeling. So if you want to stop over drinking, we must first uncover what you are thinking. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but it's how we permanently change our relationship with alcohol forever. It's how I have permanently stopped over drinking, lost 45 pounds, and now living the life I was meant to live. I had to look at my thinking every single day. I had to question thoughts I had been thinking for my entire adult life. I had to ask myself if there was a different way to look at things. And lo and behold, there are 1,000 different ways you can look at things about any situation. Our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts create our current results in our lives. Our thoughts are the epicenter to our experience on this planet. If you don't know what is going on in there, it will take you a long time to get what you truly want. If you want to know the number one thing I did and still do to manage my life and to keep my desire for alcohol away all the time, it's managing my thinking. I know what thoughts I have served me and which ones don't. There is not some magic plan or recipe to cutting back on drinking that I prescribe. You get to figure that out through trial and error, success and failure. The first step is to get a handle on what you are thinking. What are you thinking before you have a drink, during your drink, and after your drink? Those thoughts are driving you to take the action to drink and to keep drinking. Your thoughts of a glass of wine will help me relax will make you desire wine. Desire is a feeling, a vibration in your body. As humans, we take action based on how we are feeling. So if you have desire, then you are going to give into that desire by drinking. The drinking is the action you are taking. So every thought, a thought of glass of wine will help me relax, all sounds beautiful and lovely. It isn't serving you if you want to cut back and reduce your desire to drink, right? Try this thought on. I want to relax and can do that by having relaxing thoughts. Or I want to relax, so I'm going to go lay down and relax in my bed for 15 minutes. Or I want to relax, so I'm going to take a bath and listen to some music. Or I need to relax, so I'm just going to meditate and create thoughts that will help me relax. There are so many options available to you instead of just defaulting to a glass of wine will help me relax. Make sense? Try it out. Write out your thoughts every day this week. Challenge your thoughts when it comes to drinking and let me know what is coming up for you. If you want to be one of those 200 women that I coached this year, come on over to angelamascenik.com/join-me and send me a message. I offer a free 30-minute mini session to my listeners and subscribers. Let's make 2019 the year you decide to start living on purpose. Let's get aware of the thoughts in your head and make a plan to make 2019 the best year of your life. Let's do it, people. All right, don't forget to review me on iTunes. I love you, and I'll talk to you next week.